Hey, 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 how's it going, dudes and dudettes, ladies and gents, boys and girls, animals, chicks, and I don't know what? It's your boy, gloryboyzempire here, bringing guys another Call of Duty Black Ops 2 gameplay. Or you could also call me Big J, as I said yesterday in my videos, and this does not seem as if it wants to play. There we go. So, yes, I am recording this in theater mode. I'm sorry about that again. Also, I am also sorry that this is the same map as yesterday, so Hijack Domination. But you know what? I went ham on this. I went ham twice on this map, if not more. But this is the last time you guys are going to see this map for a while. So today is not about the gameplay, but mostly about what I have to say. And this is a very touchy topic. I don't want to sound like a fanboy or anything. I also don't want to. I also don't want to actually die from claymores while I'm making this. Yep. So, very touchy subject. I don't want to sound like a fanboy for any party. Anyways, so I could stop repeating myself. Let us start and kick the subject in its nuts and guts. So today, what we're going to be talking about is mostly Xbox One versus the PS4. I know this is a very overused topic on YouTube, but many people talked about this before the reversal from Microsoft. I barely saw anyone that talked about it after. So, in case many of you guys don't know, Microsoft did a reversal on their policies, so it's technically no more DRM. That means you don't have to sign in every 24 hours. You only have to sign in once when you start up, from the beginning, like from the first time you buy it. That's when you actually use internet, and then you could actually go offline or online play games now. You also could trade, exchange, and do whatever you want with your games, like you could do with the Xbox 360. And I actually find that like pretty interesting, like a thing, like what's it called? I find it pretty interesting, like a concept, right? Because PS4, they announced that at E3. And let me tell you guys this. I was watching E3 or listening to it, I don't remember, live. And I actually could hear people in the background going ape shit over what Sony announced. Like, and then Microsoft, like, what the hell did they announce? Like, oh, you gotta sign in every 24 hours, the Connect always has to be on, or you could turn it off, but it always has to be connected. Dude, if it's always connected, right? People could actually hack into it and spy on you. I don't know, like what the government does in the States with their like cell phones and shit, right? Like they ask the companies to look at some texts, right? And it's all legal and shit. So who knows what that could how that could impact the society. Also, that's a negative, but let me go back to the positives. There's also no more, and I repeat this, no more region locks. Region locks, if anybody didn't know, because many YouTubers they don't even know what the hell that is, and they're like professionals at this. It's technically, there's a region. Let's say one of the regions is Canada. It's locked to the whole of Canada. If not, let's say the United States, it's locked to the whole of the United States. Now that stuff is gone. So if you buy a console in the States, you can bring it to Canada, vice versa. Same thing for any European country. So that's a very big plus for people in Europe and anywhere in the world. Especially like if you're moving, right? If you're moving to another country and you have a region locked console, that's just shit. So that's good. But what's tickling me a lot is, why does the Kinect have to be connected all the time? Why are they selling it with it? No one uses it like this generation. Why the hell do they want to set it for the next one? That's like pissing me off a lot. Like, if it weren't for that, the Xbox would probably be $100 cheaper also, right? So people would actually want it instead of just getting the PS4, if it weren't for the Kinect issue. Also, guys, I'm sorry to interrupt my discussion, but remember yesterday I said I'm not picking up a sniper again? Watch this gameplay. I picked up a sniper. I'm going more or less ham with it, but I wouldn't call it ham. I'm going to call it like shit, but better than yesterday. Anyways, back on topic. Yep, so we cannot forget that the Xbox One is $500, not $400 like the PS4. Let me repeat that. $400 for PS4, $500 for Xbox One. Why? Because of the camera. They call it version 2.0, and apparently the Kinect version 2.0, that's what they call it also. It's pretty darn good, apparently, according to many users and stuff, but I wouldn't trust it for ever. Because the Kinect, it had trouble. It had problems with the first generation. The second one's probably gonna have troubles. So I don't trust it at all. But some people like Corridor Digital, like those guys, they actually found it useful for video. But I wouldn't trust it too much. I wouldn't get it. Right? And then when we talk about PS4, right? Look, I play on PlayStation. I'm born with almost practically a PlayStation in my hands, but I'm not even going into details with that. But the PlayStation 1 E3, hands down. Now it's got competition since Xbox did a reversal on their policies. So technically, what they both have to offer, probably like multitasking options on the Xbox, which actually is very interesting. And I actually like, or the voice command system, which I'm not too much of a fan of because I'm kind of like I like having a remote and something in my hands. But when you come to think of it, right, the Xbox voice control I would actually enjoy also, since it's gonna give you options to like for it to talk to you and tell you what's on right now while playing Call of Duty, or to tell you who's ringing you on Skype while playing Call of Duty, because I love Call of Duty. Or let's say Battlefield 4, yeah, while playing Battlefield 4, you have all that stuff. So you have the option for all that, but I'm sure it's gonna have its flaws in the first couple of years, and then they're gonna have like a system update for it and stuff. But besides that, I am actually still considering the PS4, since that thing is crazy, because it is the best game ever, well, console ever, in my head, right? And I said no fanboys, right? And I'm not, because watch what I'm going to say now about the Xbox. Xbox One, awesome console. Also, it's probably it's exactly the same as the PS4 except for spec wise, because the PS4 has slightly better graphics, RAM. But what we forgot, like everyone's saying, oh no, PS4 is better because of graphics. False. Do you know why? Because the PS4, what it has, GDDR5 RAM for like RAM, right? 8 gigs of that. And technically, yes, it's going to give you better graphical units. And people actually say that it's it's 50% better than the Xbox for graphics. Yes, but the Xbox has its own dedicated 32, I don't know what, of RAM for its graphics itself. But we don't have any specs on the kind of card they're using right now. So that's a problem. That is very bad for everyone. And I think that Xbox is scared about that. I think they are literally scared about all that stuff. And I'm sorry if I'm like AFK for a while here. I had to go do something. But back on topic again. Yeah, that is quite scary, since we don't know what kind of graphical card or unit, whatever they're using. We know what Sony's using. We know exactly almost every single spec except a couple, I think. Or do we have them all? I don't remember. Anyways, we know that Sony's going to kick ass. But let's see what Xbox has. What else Xbox has to pull out of their hat, right? Like, I'm sure they have other goodies for us. And which console would you want to buy for the holidays? I'd probably say the PS4 for now, since we don't know where anything's going in life with these consoles. But the reason I'd probably say Xbox a bit more, right? And yes, this is very rare for someone to say Xbox, even though they're like PS3 hardcore fan and shit, is because, and hear this out, Xbox, Titanfall, creators of Call of Duty 4, right? Like the guys that created Call of Duty 4, they created Titanfall. And you know what? They created the first ever kind of Major League Gaming events for that kind of stuff. And Major League Gaming is part of us today. Second of all, it's because they have the exclusivity. I can't even say it. They have exclusives on Call of Duty. Like, technically, they get the game, like the DLCs earlier, and the patches earlier than PlayStation. So that's why. And third of all, it's because it's because yeah, Titanfall, and also COD Championships next year. Since no one ever covered this topic yet, has officially been announced by Activision to be on the Xbox One. So yes, there is going to be a COD Champs next year. It is going to be on the Xbox One. So that is a very horrifying idea, because if that's going to happen, I wonder if Major League Gaming is going to go for the PS4 or for the Xbox One. That we will have to wait to see later on this summer. So you guys could probably expect an updated commentary on over this one over time, like in time. Yeah. So both consoles are pretty much equal. I actually like both. I'm probably thinking of getting whichever one's gonna be Major League Gaming on the whichever one's gonna be on the circuit of Major League Gaming like for that year. I'm probably gonna get it first. Second, and right, I need to get it first since I'm gonna be competing a bit more. And then second of all, I'm gonna be getting the the other console afterwards, like maybe 1 or 2 years down the road after. So don't worry, I do not hate both. I like both. Both are pretty good consoles. As I just mentioned, especially after Microsoft did the reversal. Sony they still have many goodies to pull out of their hat, right? Like it's crazy how much stuff they have, especially with some of their exclusives. Like damn, their exclusives are awesome. Also, Xbox they have some pretty good exclusives such as Halo or Gears. So yeah, that pretty much makes me wonder about next gen and MLG. What's gonna happen for the circuit? Oh yeah, by the way, guys, if you guys want to tweet out to the pro gamers, they don't answer their tweets except like a couple of them. But yeah, I tried it out to see if they know anything about the pro circuit. Nope, nothing. They don't answer because they're a bunch of asses, I guess. So yeah, I actually didn't run out of topics for this commentary. I'm surprised. Also, guys, if you guys, just to tell you guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to drop a like, a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, please share this video on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, whatever you want. Whatever you want. Spread the word of my channel that it's back. It's starting to flow again. I might actually vlog from the airport tomorrow, so that would be cool. And one last thing. Besides the exclusives, Titanfall looks badass. And Destiny looks badass. And you know what? I saw a comment on YouTube the other day. Sorry if I'm sidetracking from the end of the video. It was as if Borderlands and Mass Effect had a child, and then Call of Duty and Halo had a child, and those two children had a child, which created Destiny. That's what people consider Destiny. So you know what, guys? Any console you buy, get Destiny with it, because you will not regret it after watching that gameplay, after watching what people say. Also, if you guys are getting the Xbox One, get Titanfall. Trust me. And last but not least, if you're getting the PS4, get Drive Club. It looks badass, especially if you could have your own club with friends and you challenge other clubs so you could rank up your club. That would be awesome. I want to see them put that in the game. That is a #1 priority for me. Anyways, guys, as I said before, don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, share the video. And this has been your boy, Gloryboyzempire, or Big J. And see ya!